But first, in Dumfries in Scotland, extreme cleaner Steve has been called to an abandoned flat.
The property has been left in a pretty nasty state, so we've been called in to clear out and deep clean it.
Steve's an expert on bad conditions. He's got the gear, and on this occasion, he's going to have to use all of it. It could be worse, but not by much.
As you can see in here, the kitchen's in a very bad state.
Insects, lots and lots of them. Steve can only guess at how people manage to live here.
Those kids here and a mother, and they've left it in this condition. We're looking at this cooker here, and to think that somebody was cooking and feeding kids off this is really unacceptable, isn't it? So it's...
There's no surprise in the evidence of drug misuse.
There's spoons, etc. lying next to the bed. It's always alarming. So that's an area we really need to take care when we're cleaning up.
Steve's experience now pays off. His first trick? A smoke bomb.
This is a procedure, the smoke bombing. This is a small canister. We open it and we just light it. So we better actually make our way out now.
This should wipe out the entire insect world. But what about Steve? Oh, that's all right. Now the warning sign.
So we'll put a bit of biohazard tape onto the door, just in case any neighbours and that come out and want to wander in.
In the wrong hands, this could be dangerous. After all, there's no smoke without fire.
You can go for a wee cup of tea.
Back in Dumfries, Steve has used a smoke bomb to fumigate. Like a neutron bomb, everything is intact, but all the insects are dead.
As you can see, guys, it's a very effective method. You can see the flies, it's dead everywhere.
Phase 1 is over, but now it's time for Phase 2.
OK, guys.
Meet the Special Ops team, Steve's wife Sue and friend Jane. It's worse than they thought.
It's not a pretty sight at all.
This really is quite shocking, actually.
You wonder how people can live like this. Obviously, there was young children amongst all this, which is really not good.
Yeah, well, the kids' toys and stuff.
Yeah, everything's just left. I mean, there's a little boy's bike or a little girl's bike there. Right, we'll clear the passage in here.
Now the team go into action. Upstairs, they've got to be especially careful.
As we can see, there's a few sharps on the floor there. Chances of HIV, hepatitis B, all different types of diseases you can pick up.
Even with their experience, there's still surprise that people can live like this.
Because I'm a mum myself, so it's hard to think if I was in this situation, you know, why did they take drugs or what made them go there? In a way, I'm glad I really don't know, because I think I would just be more upset if you knew the whole story. You just got to switch off. It's got to be done. It's a job that's got to be done. And that's it. We just come in, we do it, and we go home.
They can't afford to sympathise too much. There's work to be done.
We'll get used to it. I mean, we do this on a daily basis, so we don't tend to look at pictures or mail or anything like that. We just put our heads down, go ahead and do the job. So we do. We come in and work hard. I mean, a lot of people couldn't do this job, but at the end of the day, it has to be done.
For Grimefighters, it's the sense of achievement which keeps them going. Back in Dumfries, Sue is tackling the kitchen, and the mess gets to her.
That's shocking. And the stench, rotten eggs, and that's just fat. Obviously, just cooking meat or whatever, and decided to leave it there. You know, that's the worst cooker I think I've ever seen. I mean, how can you possibly, you know, make anything for your children on there? I mean, it's, well.
This husband and wife team have been partners in grime for 10 years, ever since they met on holiday in Greece. How wonderful that was.
It was the worst holiday of my life, so it was. No, I was only kidding, so it was. But we don't argue. Yeah, we do. Good team.
Successful teamwork depends on deciding who does what, and Sue has plenty of faith in Steve.
I think I'll leave that for my husband. He specialises in removing stinky minky ice. It's as bad as blue. I passed that on to someone that's more professional than myself.
A horrible job, this. But anybody in the cleaning industry tries to avoid this job. Let's get maggots on it. Unbelievable.
Is that it? Thank you. Yes.
Take the door shut.
Yes.
For Sue and Steve, it's not really about who wears the trousers. It's about sharing the load.
It's not a pleasant job. I mean, anybody watching this programme will see you're cleaning up in filth. But at the end of the day, it pays the rent, it pays your mortgage.
There's so much grease. I've had to spray and it's just been layers and layers and layers and it's still there, but it's come there.
3 people, 1 day, and now a total transformation. This flat will soon be home to a new tenant.
It's a big difference, guys. If we were first come in at 9 o'clock this morning, it shows you what a bit of hard work can do. Another good job done.